Here are the top 10 darkest versions of Batman throughout the multiverse. And Batman's already a really dark character, so you know this is about to get wild.
Number 10. Thomas Wayne.
What if Bruce Wayne was killed by the mugger instead of his parents? In this alternate reality, Bruce's father, Thomas, becomes the Batman. This comic picks up years after as the Batman tracks down Killer Croc in the sewers and straight up murders him. The Joker kidnaps Harvey Dent's children, and Commissioner Gordon tracks the Joker down to Wayne Manor. He sees the Joker pointing two guns at one of the kids. He shoots the Joker only to find out it's one of the children with guns duct taped to their hands. The Joker then slices Gordon's throat. All this is being live streamed to the Batman, Thomas, who is racing as fast as he can. He barges in.
What have you done this time, Martha?
We then learn through flashbacks that Thomas killed Bruce's killer with his bare hands. After Thomas told a grief-stricken Martha that he missed her smile, she snapped and carved a smile into her face. Back in the present, Batman tells Martha he has a chance to rewrite history, so Bruce survives and they die. This is a Flashpoint tie-in. It's kind of a long story. Martha makes him promise he will. She then asks him what Bruce does after they're dead.
He follows in his father's footsteps.
He's a doctor?
No.
This makes the Joker run wild with madness, and she falls through a hole into the Batcave where she dies.
Number 9. Batman the Broken.
After Bane breaks Batman's back, an out-of-commission Bruce Wayne asks the vigilante Azrael to take over the mantle. Azrael creates an armored bat suit equipped with weapons and dishes out a lethal form of justice. When Batman recovers, he confronts Azrael and convinces him to give up the Batman mantle, or as I like to call it, the Batmantle. But in this alternate reality, Azrael defeats Batman during the conflict. 30 years later, Azrael has complete control over Gotham City, replacing the democratic government with a theocratic regime with himself, Saint Batman, at the helm. After killing Bane, this dark Batman started juicing the venom that gives Bane his power. He has also kept Bruce Wayne alive in agonizing pain, waiting for Bruce to acknowledge him as the one true Batman. But of course, Bruce refuses. Lady Shiva and the son of Bane free Bruce from his torturous state and give him a new technological body that allows him to transform into bat-shaped nanobats, allowing him to fly. Only something has snapped in this Batman. He kills Lady Shiva and Bane's son. Batman the Broken then takes over as ruler of Gotham.
Number 8. Dawnbreaker.
In this reality, after his parents were killed, a Green Lantern ring appears to a young Bruce Wayne. Bruce uses the ring to kill the criminal that murdered his parents. At first, the ring resists his commands, but he's able to overpower the ring with the void inside his soul. Bruce then became the Green Lantern, executing criminals. For example, he flies the Penguin into outer space where he gets hit by a meteor. When Commissioner Gordon finds out that he is Bruce Wayne, he kills Gordon as well. The Green Lantern Corps then come after Bruce, but he kills all of them using his connection to the darkness. No longer wanting to be a Green Lantern, Bruce transforms himself into an adult, becoming Batman the Dawnbreaker, naming himself after the darkness and bats that inhabit the cave below Wayne Manor.
Number 7. Grim Knight.
What if Batman was more like the Punisher? Well, in this alternate reality, Joe Chill, the robber who shot Bruce Wayne's parents, drops his gun as he looks for Martha's pearls. Bruce picks up the gun and shoots him. After that, he trained. He needed a way to kill evil. A bat bursts through the window and he shoots it. Becoming Batman, he lures all the men and women that had funded and protected the criminal element in Gotham to Wayne Manor and lights them all on fire. He then took down all of the crime bosses one by one and went on to kill the Penguin, the Black Mask, Killer Croc, and the Red Hood. When Jim Gordon attempts to catch him, he kills dozens of police officers and redirects the GCPD blimp so it crashes into Arkham Asylum. He then uses satellite technology to kill criminals before they even commit their crime. Gordon eventually traces everything to Wayne Enterprises and confronts Bruce with the FBI at his home, arresting him and bringing him to justice. That is until the Batman Who Laughs brought him to Prime Earth to wreak havoc as his second in command.
Number 6. Frankenbat.
Let's talk Batman Frankenstein. In this reality, in the early 1800s, Bruce Wayne's parents were murdered by a masked robber. Bruce then follows in his father's footsteps and becomes a doctor. One day, a fellow doctor, Dr. Seltsam, visits Bruce's castle and is surprised to find a bat hound. Bruce was able to bring his dead dog back to life by injecting it with bat energy, whatever that is. Bruce and his servant Alfredo then find a room under the university with body parts in jars, including the brain of Thomas Wayne. Bruce constructs a body for the brain and brings it back to life. Add in some bat energy and a costume that really doesn't have a great explanation, and Thomas Wayne becomes the Batman. Thomas transforms into a hideous bat creature and escapes, leading Bruce to Dr. Seltsam's lab, where he finds out the doctor was the one who killed Thomas and countless others. Seltsam is about to electrocute the Batman, but Bruce throws a jar at him, causing him to electrocute himself. The Batman keeps the doorway from crumbling as the castle collapses around him, allowing Bruce to escape. Buried in the rubble, his last words are,
"Son." Number 5. Red Death.
Because this Batman's world was part of something called the Dark Multiverse, it was inherently unstable and began collapsing around him. Desperate to save it, Batman tries to talk the Flash into giving him the Speed Force. The Flash refuses and something in Batman snaps. He uses the Flash's enemies' weapons to defeat him. He then attaches the Flash to the Batmobile, which he merged with the Cosmic Treadmill, and drives them into the Speed Force, absorbing the Flash and his powers. Batman emerges as the Red Death, a murderous speedster who tears apart his old enemies while Barry Allen, still alive within him, pleads for him to stop. The Red Death leaves a trail of bats where he runs and emits a corrupted Speed Force energy that ages people in seconds. He's recruited by the Batman Who Laughs to attack Earth Prime, but this universe's Flash uses the power of an expanding universe to reverse Red Death's polarity and put Barry back in the driver's seat. Unfortunately, this return to heroics is short-lived as the positive energy in his dark multiverse body causes him to spontaneously combust.
Number 4. The Devastator.
In this alternate reality, Superman turns evil. We don't know why, but he was killing everyone. He even kills Lois Lane. Batman tries to stop him with a kryptonite spear, and Superman lasers his arm completely off. Superman gloats to Batman about how the Justice League used to claim Batman could defeat him in a fight, but how he could kill him instantly. In a last-ditch effort to stop Superman, Batman injects himself with the Doomsday virus. He grows powerful and sociopathic and attacks the evil Superman. He breathes kryptonite on him and then stabs him through the chest, killing him. What humanity was once inside Bruce was now gone, and all he could feel was anger. He then gets recruited by the Batman Who Laughs. The Devastator goes to Prime Earth with the goal of spreading the Doomsday virus in order to save everyone from Superman.
Number 3. Vampire Batman.
After a bunch of homeless people are murdered in this alternate reality of Gotham, Batman's investigation takes him into the sewers where he discovers the murders are being committed by a family of vampires led by Dracula. A good vampire, Tanya, bites Batman, giving him the power he needs to fight Dracula. After a long fight with Dracula, Batman is able to kill him by impaling him on a tree, but not before Dracula drained the last of his human blood from him. Batman uses synthetic blood Tanya gives him to quell his cravings, but the Joker takes control of the evil vampires, and when Batman and Catwoman attempt to stop him, he kills Catwoman, who was part werewolf at the time. It's a long story. Batman snaps and bites the Joker before staking him through the heart. Horrified at what he's done and worried that this is just the start of his descent into darkness, he convinces Alfred to drive a stake through his heart. Much later, Gotham City becomes overrun with crime, and Alfred removes the stake, unleashing a bloodthirsty Batman who is now a slave to his vampire impulses.
Number 2. Murder Machine.
In this alternate reality, a bunch of Batman villains team up and beat Alfred to a pulp, demanding he tell them where the Batman is. Alfred refuses and Bane kills him by breaking his back. Bruce Wayne then recruits the cyborg to help him make an AI version of Alfred. At first, the cyborg refuses, but Bruce pleads for him to help.
Please, Vic, I need him. He was like a father to me.
Once activated, the AI immediately starts duplicating itself and killing Batman's enemies, murdering every inmate in Arkham Asylum. Bruce attempts to reprogram the Alfred AI, but it spreads through Bruce's entire body, taking away the ability to feel fear and sadness, and then replaces his biological body with a mechanical one. The AI corrupts Bruce and he becomes a mass murderer as the AI deems everyone a threat. The Justice League attempts to stop him and he murders all of them. Having killed all of Earth's heroes, the murder machine continues duplicating and eradicating all life on Earth.
Number 1. The Batman Who Laughs.
The Batman Who Laughs is from an alternate reality where the Joker discovers Batman's identity and kills several parents in front of their children to mock Bruce. To make matters worse, he then infects the children with the Joker toxin, turning them into little Jokers. In the fight, Batman loses control and snaps the Joker's neck, and a toxin releases from his body, infecting Bruce. Bruce's descent into madness is fast, real fast. He lures everyone from the Bat family over to Wayne Manor under the guise of a training mission and murders all of them. Well, except for his son Damian, who he infects with the Joker toxin. He also dresses up the previously infected kids as evil Robins. Oh yeah, he also murders the entire Justice League. He has the intelligence of Bruce Wayne and the Joker's warped, sadistic sense of humor. The Batman Who Laughs would then create a metal visor that has special abilities, allowing him to see the dark potential of those around him. The Batman Who Laughs would then venture into the dark multiverse to assemble the most twisted versions of Batman so that he could conquer Prime Earth. If you like this video, check out my top 10 darkest Spider-Man variants video. I think you'll like it a lot. And let me know in the comments what you want me to make videos about, and make sure to follow me. Thank you.